Getting a promotion means transforming the way you think and behave, letting go of old habits, and changing the way you deal with people and think about your jobs. For a lot of people, getting a promotion or, say, becoming a manager would mean making a shift from individual identity to a team player identity or a manager identity, which means if so far you were in a role where you were responsible for your own jobs, you were told some specific jobs and responsibilities, and you were just performing them. And now, after getting promotion, you would be involved in managing a team who would be following those specific jobs. This would involve a shift in mindset. And like I said in my first video in this series, that before getting a promotion, you need to start showcasing or behaving in a way that you are already ready for the next level of job, which means even before getting promotion, you need to start behaving like that managerial position that you're seeking for. Which means if you were a specialist who were, say, doing specific tasks like managing AdWord or managing making social media posts, instead of that in these kind of individual tasks, now as a manager or someone who has got promoted, you would be taking care of generalist role, which means you might be taking care of a team who manages paid media ads, which means not just creation of ads, but also you would be responsible for performance of that ads. So instead of doing some specific task, you will rise above those specific tasks and will start seeing a team who is performing different specific tasks, right? Which means you need to have a more holistic view of things than the task oriented view of things. So, if you are seeking promotion in your job, before seeking promotion, you should talk about taking ownership of additional responsibilities. Which means instead of just dealing with your own tasks and responsibilities, you start taking ownership of several interdependent tasks. Let's take an example to better understand this. So, if let's take specific use case of marketing. If earlier you were in a social media marketing role, and when a campaign was going live, you were only taking care of social media, you were only thinking of social media strategy. But if suppose you are looking for the next level of role, say it's a managerial position, you would now be thinking about how this particular campaign will go live on social, how this particular campaign will go live via paid media, via PR, via marketing, other marketing channels like email marketing, blogs, website, etc. Depending upon the scale and size of your company, this might be limited to maybe one or two platforms. And if your company is really small, say you work in a rapidly growing startup, you might even get to do all platforms, get to work on all the platforms to launch a particular campaign. Many a times these responsibilities will come to you, and many times you will have to be a self starter and start taking more and more responsibilities by either coming up with ideas to launch campaign or more platforms, or either showing greater involvement when a campaign is going live. This campaign is just an example. This could be applicable in various jobs that you're doing. Let me give you another example. For example, you are someone who just manages analytics and reporting, marketing analytics and reporting, and you are trying to upscale the kind of work you are doing. So, via data driven insights, you would be able to tell other colleagues or boss that maybe I'm seeing there is a dip in this data point. Can we look at changing certain things on the website to see if there are any improvements? For example, if you are seeing that the CTR is going down, maybe we can add more blog posts. And don't think that I am saying that you going with certain examples of improvement to your boss will give you promotion. What I'm trying to say here is you need to rise above your current job level. Think about the bigger picture that can create impact on the jobs that you or your team is doing, or your boss is responsible for as an objective. and only then you will be seen as a person or a potential candidate for the next level of job. And while you are taking interest in next level of job and coming up with suggestions and more strategic plans, you need to remember that you are also supposed to take care of your own jobs and KRAs, because for the next level of appraisal or becoming a manager, you need to know how to prioritize several tasks, several interconnected tasks. You also need to have people skill, because if you are planning to manage a team, you will have to hear problems from different people, and you will be expected to give solutions to these problems. And in fact, many a times you might not even have those solutions. You will have to sit with your team and brainstorm with them. You will also have to remember that you are not supposed to do all the jobs. You are supposed to enable your team to do those jobs. A lot of people, and including your own team, would be looking up to you, which means you will have to always be on your toes to know more than your team members, so that you can enable them with the solutions that they are seeking from you. So at the end, what is the lesson? Rise above your individual identity and get into the identity that you are seeking as your next level. Maybe it could be a managerial position, so you get into manager's identity. So that's all for now. This is the second video in the series, how to get your next promotion. Keep watching this space for more on this topic.